Hey guys, Samu7 here, and today, a little classic update video. Haven't had one of these in a bit. It's pretty regular with them throughout the summer, but haven't been doing the update videos as regularly. But now I have a good reason to post one. So, what I think I'm going to try to do with the channel is still, like, priorities, still on streaming. But I want to try to get... I still want to try to do some YouTube stuff. I still like making videos from time to time, especially if I have, like, a good idea or something, and still want to try to do some like here or there. So what I think I'm going to do is I think I'm going to try to put out 1 to 2 videos a week. So it'll be a bit different than the ones that I've been doing. It'll be a little bit more effort into them and a little bit more like specialized. You know what I mean? It's not always going to be like me just riffing on stuff. To be fair, with the Modern Warfare videos of it just like coming out, I kind of had to do stuff like that. I mean, I could have done scripted stuff, but it was a lot, I think, better to just get like the straight thoughts out there. And that's just, I don't know, that's just how I felt at the time. But now that the game's been out for a bit, I want to mix it up a little bit and try to do some more interesting content, sort of like the stuff that I was doing at the end of Black Ops 4. So expect more stuff like that. Like I said, probably 1 to 2 videos a week, maybe some new series and stuff like that if I get any ideas. Maybe just like some stream highlights from time to time. It depends. But either way, I'll put more effort into it, and it'll be something worth watching. Although I do think the rant videos can be fun to make. I don't know if they're as fun to listen to. I think it probably depends on the topic and stuff like that. But as fun as those are to make, it'd definitely be better if I don't always make those all the time. But to be fair, again, with the way the MW release has been, I just kind of had to do that stuff. But anyways, you'll see the first of these videos coming out this week, and yeah, just let me know what you think about them. I'm thinking that it'll be a lot more enjoyable to watch, and like so far from what I've been doing when I've been making them, it's been more enjoyable to make. And on top of the videos, I also want to bring the podcast that Clan and I have been doing. I'll talk to him about it. I want to try to get back on that train. It's been a bit since we've done it, and we definitely still have plenty of topics and plenty of stuff we could do. So I want to try to get back on that. So hopefully we can do that soon. We'll see how long it takes, but I think we're at a good time now where we can do an MW podcast together. And also, we've also been playing this game, The Outer Worlds, if you haven't heard of it. Absolutely amazing game. If you're on Xbox, had to burp, sorry. If you're on Xbox and you have Game Pass, it is actually included with Game Pass. So if you have, I know it's technically not free. I mean, people always say the same thing with Netflix, but you know what I mean. Okay, if you have Game Pass, it's there for you, and you can play it. So if you have Game Pass and you haven't tried Outer Worlds, try that shit now. It's not everybody's type of game, but holy shit, I really like it. Like it's a really fun game. And it's just a style of game that I haven't played in a long time, and it's really refreshing. I think it's made by the same guys. It's not the same game, so I don't want to mislead people. But it's made by the same dev studio, or at least, hopefully some of the same people as well that worked on Fallout New Vegas. And as most people that have played New Vegas versus like Fallout 3 or 4 know, that New Vegas was definitely different with that dev team. There's definitely a lot of core differences. Even though it was still a Fallout game, it played out a lot different, a lot more dialogue options, stuff like that. And I really liked New Vegas. Unfortunately, I never finished New Vegas, but the funny thing is, I could be wrong on this. I think I put more time into New Vegas than I did Fallout 3, and I finished Fallout 3, but I never finished New Vegas. So it's kind of interesting. And I do want to go back and finish, especially after playing this game, I do want to go back and finish New Vegas at some point, because maybe I'll have, like, I don't know, maybe it'll shine a new light on it. Because even though Outer Worlds is not, like, I think the game wasn't necessarily marketed as this, but I think people sort of marketed it as this, like socially, that it was like, oh, it's the same people that made New Vegas, it's gonna be like New Vegas 2.0, which it's not, but it definitely has similar things, and it's definitely very, very fun. And that's probably like the best thing I can say about the game, is it's just a fun game. And obviously after playing a bit of this COD game can be fun, but it can also be very frustrating. So it's very relaxing and refreshing to go on to that game and to just have a consistent, good experience. The only time I've gotten mad with it was I was playing on the hardest difficulty just recently, and I had to reload a save like once or twice because my companion kept dying. On the hardest difficulty, your companions can die permanently, and I just didn't want that to happen. So I had to do like a little 10-minute section over again like 2 times in a row, and that was like kind of frustrating. But again, that's like the level of frustration I get with the Outer Worlds. The level of frustration I get with MW is like, holy shit, I want to hit something. Like, this game gives me anger issues. I'm not the only person that feels that way, but it's just, I don't know, it's just kind of funny. And yeah, so if you haven't tried that game, check it out. And I think even if you don't know anything about it, I'm sure most people will be interested in the COD podcast, even if they don't own it, just like from watching my channel and just from it being a new COD game and shit like that. Even though the Outer Worlds may not be as popular, I highly suggest checking that one out as well when we do it, because I think it'll be really enjoyable to listen to because we both really like the game. And the COD one is probably going to be mostly negative, so I think it'll be refreshing to do a podcast after that on the Outer Worlds and have it be mostly positive. I think that'll be really refreshing because, the negativity has just been, I've been trying to like ignore negativity and just like try not to drown myself in too much negativity. So, but just, I don't know, man, I just can't help it with MW. Like, there's not too much to be positive about, there is stuff to be positive about, but the negative stuff just overwhelms it. Whereas with something like the Outer Worlds, it's the complete opposite. Like, there are some little negative things, but the positive shit in that game just way overwhelms it. And yeah, I just have a blast playing it. So those are the two like game things that we want to do. I don't want to like necessarily give anything away here, but I want to, we haven't really done a podcast not focused on games in a bit, and obviously we're mostly a games podcast, so I'll talk to him about that. I want to try to do come back with 3 things: the Outer Worlds, the Modern Warfare one, and then try to do a different type of podcast, something on a topic that's not necessarily gaming related. So I think that'll be interesting too. And if you guys have any suggestions for I already have a few ideas in mind, but if you have any suggestions for something we could do, non-gaming or gaming related too, I don't mind that either. That's perfectly fine by me. Any suggestions in general, we'd be willing to look at those, I'm sure, because we already do have some ideas, but sometimes we'll like push ideas to the side for the longest time because new stuff will come up and it'll be like, damn, we got to do that. And I don't know. It's nice to have a supply of stuff to always like go back on, you know what I mean? So that's what we're doing with that. As far as like stream update, for the rest of this month, I'll probably be going through that Outer Worlds playthrough on the hardest difficulty. When I finish that, I don't know what other game I'll be picking up. Probably be playing a little bit of Battlefield here and there. I'll have a video on that coming out soon. Really, really fucking enjoy the new Battlefield update. Like, no, I'm not even bullshitting. Like, it is a really fucking good update. It's genuinely one of the best, not just like Battlefield 5 updates, but maybe Battlefield updates that I've played in the past 5 years. Maybe just like game updates in general that I've played in the past 5 years. It is really good. So I've been really enjoying that. I expect to see some of that on the stream for sure. Maybe Apex will come back in here because I think MW, at least for me, unless they can come out with a patch or something or an update, new content, it's hitting kind of a lull for me right now, where I can play it, but I'm not really grinding it like I was. Like, I'll play it for like a 2-hour session. That's about all I get out of it right now. So that's kind of where I'm at with Modern Warfare right now. So maybe expect a little bit of Apex to come back, which I think will be exciting because I like Season 3 of Apex. I haven't always enjoyed Apex in the past, but I genuinely enjoy Season 3, so that'll be fun. Other than that, I don't know. Any game suggestions, let me know, because I'm gonna want a new like single player thing to play after I finish Outer Worlds, which this playthrough I do intend on maxing out the game and obviously finishing it on the hardest difficulty, so I'll be done with it. Great game though. I hope it gets DLC because it's just all I want to play. But yeah, any other game suggestions, let me know, because I want to have consistently something to play on the side. I'll probably play the Modern Warfare campaign this week. I don't know exactly like when I'll be playing it, but the campaign is supposedly pretty good. I've been putting it off for a long time, so I think I'll be playing through the campaign. Anybody interested in that? Obviously, if you want to avoid spoilers, I'll put that in the title, so don't check it out if you're worried about that. But if you're just curious about the campaign, I'll be playing that. And I'm curious about it too, because I've heard that it's actually really good and that it's probably like the best part of the game, which doesn't surprise me. I mean, there was a lot of hype going into the campaign. I mean, the first trailer for the game was like a campaign trailer, right? That was like a big thing with this game. It was like, oh, Black Ops 4 didn't have a campaign? Well, here we are back with your bitch ass with the campaign. I don't know where that came from. But anyways, so I'm looking forward to that. I'm looking forward to trying it. It'll be nice, I hope, to play something in MW to hopefully be like mostly positive about. And, maybe because we're just fucking around trying shit, maybe we'll try Spec Ops. Spec Ops, I haven't heard the greatest stuff about, as opposed to the campaign. But, fuck it. Give it a try. Got the game, spent the money on it, give everything a try. That's how I'm feeling as far as I'm concerned. But yeah, I think that's about it for this update. I don't really have too much else to go over. So, yeah, hope you guys enjoyed it, and hope you guys will check out and enjoy the new type of content that I'll try to like regularly post. I think it'll be some good stuff. But yeah, and see you next time.